Hello and welcome to the Let's Tell It Like It Is podcast, and today we will be discussing Trump is losing it all. Donald Trump is not just losing Europe, he is losing the world in real time, and the receipts are coming in fast. Let's start with the Strait of Hormuz. Trump launched a war with Iran alongside Israel, then demanded that our allies send their ships and their sailors to help him blast open one of the most dangerous choke points on Earth. One by one, American allies said the same thing. No. Germany? This is not our war. France? We will never participate in opening the strait under the current circumstances. The EU's top foreign policy official. Nobody is ready to put their people in harm's way for Trump's Hormuz mission. Spain, Poland, Japan, Australia, all refusing to join his operation. Trump went out looking for a coalition and came back empty-handed. No armada, no united front, just a wall of rejection from the very allies he spent years insulting, shaking down, and threatening. And what did he do when Europe said no? He jumped on social media and tried to spin it, suddenly claiming the US doesn't need anyone's help in Hormuz after days of begging them to get involved. That's not strategy. That's a man getting curved by his allies and pretending it was his plan all along. While all this is happening on the water, look at what's happening on land. The war has choked off one of the world's most important energy arteries. Tankers slowed, facilities hit, and now gas and energy prices are spiking hard, up sharply since the war began, and analysts warn they could go even higher as attacks spread to gas fields in Iran and Qatar. Working families are the ones paying for Trump's gamble every time they pull up to the pump. Inside his own government, the cracks are showing. Joe Kent, Trump's director of the National Counterterrorism Center, just resigned rather than keep carrying water for this war. In his resignation letter, Kent said Iran posed no imminent threat to the United States and that this war was started due to pressure from Israel and its powerful American lobby. That's not a left-wing activist. That's Trump's own top counterterror official saying, "I can't do this." So step back and look at the big picture. For years, Trump attacked NATO, mocked allies, and treated international partnerships like shakedown targets instead of relationships built over generations. He called it America First, but what he really built was America alone, isolated, distrusted, and now openly ignored when he calls for help. European democracies are refusing to join his war. Middle Eastern partners are scrambling to contain the fallout and calling for ceasefires and de-escalation, while warning that this path is dragging the region toward disaster. Global markets are on edge, energy prices are surging, and even inside Trump's own national security team, people are heading for the exits. This is what the end game of America First really looks like. A president begging for a coalition and getting nothing. Allies saying, "This is not our war." A global economy rattled by a conflict he helped ignite. And his own counterterrorism chief walking away rather than sign his name to it. He didn't just weaken alliances, he's now trapped in a crisis of his own making, isolated abroad, under pressure at home, with fewer and fewer people willing to follow him over the cliff. This is not strength. This is what it looks like when the bluff gets called. You're listening to Let's Tell It Like It Is, and that's exactly what we just did. If you found this breakdown helpful, do me a favor. Hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and make sure you subscribe to Let's Tell It Like It Is so you don't miss the next episode.